welcome back to Education Today, where we explore ideas that shape the future of learning. I'm your host Nafisa, and today we're diving into a really important issue: culture and moral education in the digital era. With social media playing such a big role in studies life, how can teachers help them with strong morals, empathy, and ethical values? To discuss this, we have Florian, an experienced teacher who is passionate about character development. Welcome to the show, Florian.
Thank you, Nafisa. It's great to be here. I'm very excited about today's topic because I think we're facing one of the biggest challenges in modern education, balancing technology use with moral values.
Absolutely. Let's start. From your observation as a teacher, how has social media changed the way that students behave or interact with others?
That's a great question. I've seen that social media gives students amazing opportunities. They can learn new things, express their creativity, and connect with people from around the world. But it also creates new moral challenges. Some students start comparing themselves with others, feeling pressure to be perfect. Others might pause or comment without thinking about how their words affect people. This can lead to a decline in empathy and an increase in more emotional distance between students.
Yes, that's so true. Many students now communicate more online than face to face, and sometimes they forget the real human feelings behind the screen.
Exactly. That's why we need to strengthen the character and moral education. Technology is itself isn't bad. What matters is how we use it. As educators, we must teach students digital responsibility, online manners, and critical thinking.
I like that. Digital responsibility. Could you share an example of how you bring moral lessons into your classroom?
Sure, for example, when we discuss online articles or viral posts, I ask my students, do you think this information is reliable? And what happens if someone shares false information? Then we talk about truth, honesty, and respect, not just in real life but also online. I also encourage them to practice empathy by imagining how others feel when reading their comments.
That's a wonderful approach. It shows that moral education does have to be a separate subject. It can be part of any lesson.
Exactly. I believe every subject can include character education, whether it's English, science, or social studies. Teachers can model good behavior, fairness, and respect in their classroom.
And how about parents? Do you think they play an important role in this digital moral education?
Oh, definitely. Parents are the first role models. If parents spend too much time on their phones or post irresponsibility, children will copy that behavior. So, teachers and parents must work together. I always tell parents to have open conversations with their children. Ask what they do online, who they follow, and what they think about certain content. The goal isn't to control but to guide.
Yes, I totally agree. When communication between parents, teachers, and students is open, it's easier to shape positive behavior.
That's right. And one more thing, schools should provide space where students can discuss ethical dilemmas in the digital world. For instance, how should we react if a classmate is bullied online? What should we do when we see hate speech? These discussions help students practice empathy and moral reasoning instead of just memorizing rules.
That's a powerful point. Sometimes students know what's right, but they don't have the confidence or skills to act on it.
Exactly. That's why teachers must create a safe and supportive environment. When students feel respected, they are more likely to respect others too. Character education begins with example, how teachers treat their students every day.
So, Florian, if you could give one key piece of advice to teachers who want to strengthen character and moral education in their classrooms, what would it be?
I'd say start with yourself. Okay, be the example. If we want students to be kind, respectful, and honest, we need to show those values through our own action. Small gestures like listening patiently, appreciating effort, admitting mistakes can have a big impact.
That's beautiful advice. It reminds me that moral education isn't only about lessons, but about relationships.
Yes, exactly. At the end of the day, education is about building human character. Technology will keep changing, but values like honesty, empathy, and respect must remain constant.
Thank you so much, Brian, for your insights. I'm sure many teachers listening will find this conversations inspiring and useful.
Thank you, Nafisa. I really enjoyed our talk. I hope it encourages more educators to focus not only on producing smart students but also good-hearted ones.
Well said, and that wraps up today's episode of Education Today. Remember, digital progress should go hand in hand with moral progress. See you our next episode, everyone. Thank you.